This video is going to be a quick update on ITV and also two new shares that I think are absolutely brilliant setups. One is a sell, one is a buy, so you'll be straddling your FTSE 100 risk. So this is ITV, and I spoke about this last night. Today not really much happened. The market's still consolidating in this, but the results are out tomorrow. There was a preliminary report that I read saying that they thought that the report tomorrow is going to be better than expected. Maybe a broker said that they expect share buybacks. Didn't really affect the price though, and nothing's really changed. I don't necessarily think it will happen tomorrow as such, but I do think that 118 is definitely a good target for this stock. I think you'll get a gap. I've looked at quite a few shares that I had on my watch list, and there's been a lot of gaps. It's been quite choppy this week, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a gap opening. Whether it breaks on the upside or downside, don't know, but as I said, pennant in a downtrend is a continuation pattern. The pennants normally form about halfway through the move, so you've got to think the move coming down to the pennant, you're probably going to 116, 117, something like that. Okay, so I want to talk to you about a selling opportunity, and it's actually an oil company, Royal Dutch Shell. So we're going to look at Royal Dutch Shell, and there's a few interesting things here. So this is something I noticed. It was a beautiful head and shoulders, and ever since we broke out of the inverted head and shoulders, the market has stayed above. You see this 200-day moving average? Back tested it, and it's not really got below it. It's tested it a few times. Put in this higher here, and you notice how the market started to get underneath that 200-day moving average, and it's almost as if the market's like wanting to test it. It's wanting to try to get it back above it. It's almost as if it's saying, you know, what we're doing underneath this 200-day moving average, we should be above it, and it's really struggled. And we had a gap up, 2 days, gap down, sell off. We've come back to the 200-day moving average, which coincided with this resistance as well. And ever since, the market put in a bit of a swing today. It opened, went down, and then closed roughly where it opened. Normally you would expect a bit of a pop the next day, but overall I'm looking at this as we're in a down channel. We've failed at the 200-day moving average. I mean, we've spent a lot of time here, and it's really struggled. And I think that what's happening is the bears are going to take control of this. And you have to say it's basic technical analysis. If you hit the bottom of a down channel, you hit the top, you hit the bottom, you hit the top, you hit the bottom, you hit the top. What do you think is going to happen next? I think we're going to head towards the bottom, which could be anywhere around £21.50 per share. Maybe we don't get there. Maybe it drops, puts in a higher low, and then we bounce out. But so far, I'm seeing bearish things on this chart. I'm seeing it failing at resistance. I'm seeing it failing at the 200-day moving average. As I say, it's basic channels, top, bottom, top. We've got to expect a bottom, haven't we, eh? The next thing I want to show you is a buy. And it's not going to be on there. It's actually MERL Entertainment, and I'm gutted that I wasn't watching this earlier. So you can see historically the share price is quite low. I wouldn't worry too much about that, because you can see a share being historically low, and it can go lower and lower and lower. But what I like about this stock is that it put in a double bottom. And not only did it put in a double bottom, but it also has got above the peak of the double bottom. And I think this will easily get to 180 pence per share. I actually have a target of around £3.90 per share. I think that this goes higher. It's just above the 200-day moving average, and I think that this is a bit of a bull flag. We had an update today. The immediate trend is up, so momentum is up. It's broken out the double bottom. Don't know if all of you know about projections from the double bottom, but you take the height of the double bottom. Sorry, my mouse is playing up. So you take the height from the point where the lows of the bottoms are to here, and you project it upwards. So I think about 390 is quite viable for this. I just want to go to the weekly as well, just to show you. in the scheme of things, 390 is not out of the question. I would say, looking at this, 200-day moving average for the weekly is above £4 per share, and I think that £3.90 per share is an immediate target. I think the stock potentially could go higher, but I think that we're above the 200-day moving average. Momentum's up. Double bottom projection predicts a higher price. I think we'll get 380 by the next sort of week or two. I think also this is a bull flag, and we're going to break upwards. So I've given you a buy and a sell, and also keep your eye on ITV tomorrow because the results are out in the morning, and I think we're going to see a lot of volatility. I think we're going to see a gap open either on the upside or downside. I'm already short, so I don't know. I'm at the mercy of the markets now. If it gaps up, I'll get stopped out. If it gaps down, then I'll very much be making a good profit on that. So subscribe to my channel. I promise to never throw adverts in your face. I will not monetize my channel, just pure technical analysis of UK shares. If that's something you'd like to keep receiving updates on, the more people that comment and like and subscribe, the more frequently I'll do these videos.